How can we best get over our deepest, darkest fears? Hey everyone, good day to you. It is Jack Smith here. I'm trusting this video is finding you well and you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be discussing some of my experiences in addressing, embracing and overcoming my deepest fears and how you can do the same too. Before we get into that, I'll just introduce you to where I'm filming this video. I'm in a nature reserve in the south of England in West Sussex. It's a beautiful autumnal day, the sun is setting, and what a gloriously beautiful place this is to be filming a video. What an incredible spot, absolutely nobody around. So I believe that fears are very important and very personal and very revealing, and they're important because in order to grow and in order to enhance ourselves and improve ourselves and enhance our experience of life, fear is a really important and necessary part of that, and certainly overcoming it is essential, or learning how to live with it as well is an essential part of leading a fulfilled, happy and worthwhile life. Fear is an essential survival mechanism. It wired into us to protect us and to keep us alive, and that's really useful and something we can all be grateful for. And additionally, it's only natural when we are experiencing change or looking to grow, do something new, enter unfamiliar territory, get out of our comfort zone, etc., that fear will arise. And there's lots of different types of fear, but ultimately it comes from a deep-seated discomfort with the unknown. And particularly when we are pursuing a path that in our hearts we know is right and appropriate for us, and we know that we want to go down this path, but we have trepidation within us because it is unknown, it is scary, we don't exactly know how everything's going to crop up and play out, and we also don't know from within us what we're truly capable of. And it is in this domain where I believe that facing our fears and kind of feeling into it but moving anyway is where we will get the best possible gains. So from personal experience, one of my biggest fears, ironically I have no qualms in admitting this on camera and sharing it. One of my biggest fears was the judgment and criticism from other people and being thought ill of, people looking down upon me for what I'm doing and what I stand for. And the best way that I've been able to overcome this is to just be focused on who am I, what do I stand for, what am I trying to achieve for myself, but more importantly for the world around me, and what am I trying to bring to the world and how am I looking to best show up. And by focusing on these kinds of questions, the opinions and judgments of others over which I have zero control, the best I can do is the best I can do, and hope that that influences the right people in the right ways. I have zero control over other people's opinions, and therefore by answering the questions that I mentioned and seeking to show up the best way I can, I've been able to overcome very large amounts of fear. And additionally, this has very much shown up in the domain of communicating with lots of people, speaking on stage, writing my book, putting myself out there in videos on social media, and knowing that whenever we put ourselves out there, we are leaving ourselves vulnerable to potential criticism, people looking down on us, judgments, etc. But the more that I have done this, and the more confident I've become, and the more I've embraced, feeling those fears and just doing it anyway, the more my confidence has grown, the more my sense of empowerment has risen, and ultimately the more I enjoy doing what I know I'm supposed to do. And that's a wonderful place to be. It's a great spot to be. It's a very powerful energy spot to be in. And this is what I want for you too. So I'd encourage you to ask yourself, what your greatest fears are and why they might be arising. And I'm not talking about going and sitting in the middle of a busy road, because that's just stupid. Of course, we should be afraid of doing that because it's not going to end well. What I'm talking about is, what you feel your path in life is, what you feel you're here to embody and here to achieve, and what fears arise around those. And when you have the answers to those questions, you've taken huge steps forward in understanding your direction in life and what could be stopping you. And I'd encourage you to take small steps consistently to embrace those fears and start to overcome them. No mountain was climbed and overcome with one just giant step. It's obviously an accumulation of lots and lots of steps. And so my example of recording videos, I've recorded many now, put many out there, and I'm in a place now where I feel happy and comfortable and confident in doing so. But at the start, it really was pretty damn scary. So this is what I'd like for you, is to be as confident as you can, fully embracing your gifts, being aligned with your true, authentic self, and pursuing the path that you know is the right one for you and is the best one for you to fully, authentically express yourself, experience the most fulfillment for yourself, and ultimately also to contribute to the wider world in the best way that is appropriate for you. So I trust this video has been useful and revealing. I encourage you to feel the fears, do them anyway, and go out there and light up the world as you are meant to. Have an awesome day, wishing you the very best. It's been a pleasure to speak with you. I'm Jack Smith, and I look forward to talking with you again very soon.